Hey guys, welcome back to Tambayan, FiliFest's official podcast, a safe space where we discuss anything and everything Filipino. Last episode, I forgot to introduce myself, so I'm not going to make that same mistake this time. So, hey everyone, I'm Ranch. I am the Chief Finance Officer for FiliFest this year. And today I have with me two of my very good friends. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Ladies first.
Oh, thanks. Hi, I'm Chantelle, and I am a fashion sustainability advocate on Instagram.
Okay, that makes my intro dead. Wait, was that your fun fact? Was that your fun fact?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
No, that's cool. Okay, cool. All right. Well,
what's your-
I'm Jeremy. Yeah.
Stop.
All right. Calm. All right, reload it.
You are a
Right.
FIFA advocate. That's
Yeah.
what you-
Okay. No. Okay, no fun facts. Okay. So yeah, I'm Jeremy. I'm actually starting YouTube. Was procrastinating for like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Like while we're recording this, it's not uploaded yet, but hopefully by the time this comes out, should be uploaded. So yeah, go and subscribe. I'm gonna call it the life of a gem. You know, I'll explain. I'll explain that like in my YouTube account or channel. And yeah, if it's not actually, geez, if it's not actually uploaded, then I'll probably procrastinate for another year. So then just wait for next year.
Allow it. I've been waiting since we were in
Wow.
secondary
Yeah.
school for this to be uploaded.
It's
so
coming. It's
jarring at this
coming.
point.
It's coming. All right. So
Hopefully.
yeah. All right. Show love.
Yeah, so guys, it's September again, and you know what that means?
Freshers.
I was gonna say it's Christmas in the Philippines already, but
Oh, that. Yeah. Jeez.
for those of you who don't know, as soon as it hits September the 1st in the Philippines, it's appropriate. You're allowed to hang your Christmas ornaments,
Yep.
play Christmas music, start the countdown
Yep.
to Christmas. It's
Yeah.
basically Christmas.
I'm actually embarrassed
yeah.
that that's the thing. What the hell?
Really? I
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I guess they could have at least waited till after Halloween, but
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But...
All right, Filipinos, you know what to do. Change it. Just change the whole country, bro.
we're gonna start the movement. We're gonna
Yeah.
start the movement.
Oh my days.
Yeah, so it's
All
Christmas basically in the Philippines, but that's not what we're here to talk about. You guys got it right. It's freshers. It's the start of another academic year. People are going back to uni. People are starting uni. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about our experiences as Filipino students in British universities, the cultural differences that we face, things like that, and also give advice. I just want to help someone. If someone can walk out listening of this podcast and be like, I learned something today, you know what? I did my job. And I think we're more than qualified because I know all three of us have graduated. So I think we'll do another round of tell me what you studied and where. So, ladies first.
I studied fashion design at Falmouth University, and that's located in Cornwall.
I studied international business in Brunel University, and that's located in Uxbridge. Yeah.
Yeah, and I studied my undergrad in maths at the University of Bath, and I'm actually going back to uni again in September to start my PhD at the University of Leicester. So I'm basically a fresher. Again, a fresher at 23.
Wow.
You know
That's
what?
crazy.
Because I've been joining these Facebook groups, like, the freshers, Uni of Leicester freshers, and I'm realizing that the freshers in that group would have been born in like 2001. Like, and it just makes me realize, like, how old am I?
That's crazy, man.
2001. Oh
Yeah,
my
2001. They would be like 19 now, ish, and I'm just like,
That's ridiculous, man. to me, they're four still. They're
yeah.
still
In my head, they're still like in year
they're still
7.
four.
And
Yeah, like
Bloody
come
hell.
on, man.
We're old. What the hell? We have the 1997,
Don't say that. We are
96.
forever young. We are
Ooh.
forever young. Okay. Yeah. But good luck, Ranch.
Good
Thank
luck.
you. Thank you. I will be
Semester
doing it at
2.
home.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm doing it. At least like the first semester, because obviously at the time of recording this, Leicester's still a bit. Well, the whole
Oh
country's still
yeah.
a bit of a
Mm.
mad one. So
Sticky
if
one.
the clubs aren't open, I don't want to move out.
Mm.
Fact.
Yeah.
That's my reasoning. All right, so let's battle this beast head on. So Falmouth, Brunel, and Bath. I think all three of our unis. Well, at the time that we were there, they didn't have Filipino societies, right?
No.
Nope.
Well, I know Jeremy Brunel now has one.
Mm.
Our universities, well, my one didn't have a lot of Filipinos, or like let alone like people of color. Did that impact your guys' experience at all? Because I know for me it was like, so obviously we all grew up in East London. We went to secondary school, sixth form, and like all my friends were Filipino. So then going from that to Bath, where suddenly all my friends were white, it was like a what? Like
Culture.
slang for me was the biggest one. It was like
Yeah.
you don't
Mm.
Yeah.
realize that the words that we use in East London is
It's
like
crazy.
slang.
Yeah.
Because like I think I was saying to my friend on, oh, bruv, that's so moist, and he was like,
Yes.
I was like,
Moist.
he was like, what, moist? What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
moist, and they're like, ew, what the f- are you saying?
What
I
is
was like,
happening?
yeah, it's so grim. I
Yeah.
was like, moist, and you just don't realize the little things, you know. So for me,
Mm.
it was definitely a lot to adjust. I don't know if you guys had similar experiences.
I
I want to
mean,
know
like
Jeremy's.
for me in Brunel, yeah. So like Brunel. So like I said before, it's in Uxbridge. So it's like it's literally the border of London, and like if you just go further into Uxbridge, it's literally Middlesex.
Mm,
So it's so like predominantly the students there are actually from London. Like it's
mhm,
crazy. It's like living in the countryside, but with the London lingo.
mm,
So it wasn't really much different for me. Like music was from London, and like the vibe was like London. Yeah, but it was just like living in a countryside a bit. So yeah, it was calm, bro. It was calm for me. It wasn't that much different for living in
Mm.
London. Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was so different. I mean, I wasn't even in a city, first of all. And
You in a forest, innit?
I didn't even know what Falmouth was.
so like the little leg of the UK, it's like almost at the end. um yeah, I was living near a beach. It was really nice, but nah,
Wow.
experience wise in terms of culture was just so different because, as you said, we all
Mm,
went to the same environment. We all grew up together basically, and I didn't really have that struggle with fitting in as a Filipino from day dot, especially with my
mm,
family. Like, and going to Falmouth was so different. I think I only saw like a handful of Filipinos in from
Damn.
first year all the way to masters, just a handful, like hardly.
mm,
And I didn't even meet them till probably like end of second year or third year. There was just no community at all with
mm,
Filipinos there, or let alone just like Asians. I feel. Yeah,
mm.
Mm,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I only met probably like three half Filipinos and then one full Filipino at uni. And
Mm.
then I think because obviously I look Filipino, it would be a thing where if they spotted me at a club, it would be like oh my god, do you know Jollibee? Do you know have you been to Jollibee in London? And I'm like, yes, yes. Oh my god, another Filipino, someone who shares my experiences. I think, yeah, we didn't have much of a community as well. But I feel like when we did spot each other out and about, it was pretty much just like an instant connection almost.
Mm.
Mm.
But I just wanted to ask if there was a Filipino society or a Filipino, let's say, community, would you guys get involved? Like, would you have wanted that for your experience, or would you have needed that for your experience? Should I say?
Um, I wouldn't say I necessarily needed it.
Mm,
Like it's not gonna like. This sounds bad, but it's not like it's the end of the world if like like a Filipino society was not in my university. But it'd
Mm.
obviously be nice to like see who else like loves like the Filipino culture, and
Mm.
then just like having that little community
Mm.
sort of thing. So yeah, it would be nice. I would probably join. But obviously, in my time, there was no oh gosh, jeez, Filipino society.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
yeah,
I think
yeah, that's pretty much for me.
I think for you, Jem, it's because you were sort of near or in a similar like East London environment. You still had the
Yeah,
same culture,
yeah,
people, and
yeah,
like
exactly.
we're used to a diverse amount of people
Mm,
besides Filipinos anyway. So I
yeah,
guess that's why it makes it a bit different for you.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and in my case, I feel it would have been nice if there was a Filipino society or even an Asian one. I think that would have been nice. Just to feel like I fitted in a little bit more. Because
Mm.
I know I struggled so much in first year, just fitting in.
Fit in.
Um,
Yeah.
but what has helped me was having to find other cultures to fit in with. Because
Mm,
again, I said like East London is diverse. I actually ended up joining ACS and African Caribbean Society, and
Mm.
because I knew people there already, I was like, okay, this is really nice. We have events, and they would play the same kind of music we listen to here in London,
Mm.
and just the same kind of people who would want to fit in and feel part of a community. We were all just like
mm.
from different places. It was more of like an international society more than anything, but yeah, it did help me a lot with trying to fit in. But Filipino society would have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would have been nice to just, as you guys said, have a group of people that could relate to sort of how you grew up. Plus, like
Mm.
the food you ate growing up, how you were raised.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
Because I
yeah.
feel like one of the hardest, not hardest, but like one of the biggest things I realized moving to such a non-Filipino place, or a place with not a lot of Filipinos, was
Non-diverse. Yeah.
non-diverse place, was just the food. Because I know I'm. Did you guys bring rice cookers to uni?
Yes.
That's number one. That's number
Yes.
one, bruv.
Number one on your packing list. All right, we'll say this
Yeah,
right now. To all the freshers going out there, bring a rice cooker to uni. You'll
yeah.
need it.
Oh, and bring a thing. I mean, I don't know if you guys do it, but a plastic jug, but for the toilet.
Tabo.
You mean a tabo?
A tabo, yes, a tabo, a
A
tabo.
plastic jug for the toilet, guys. Don't
People
I
are
use
don't
gonna
know how
bring
to
fucking
explain it.
pitchers.
'Cause, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So
pictures.
yeah, so yeah. I mean, for those that don't know, I'll explain it then. Basically, tabo, yeah, is
Word of
a
the day.
plastic. Yeah, word of the day. Is tabo. Yeah, so tabo is a plastic jug that you would usually keep in the toilets area. Um, usually usual people, they wipe with just tissue and then get up, I guess. Um, but for Filipinos, we put water in the jug, you know,
That
cold,
switch of
hot,
accent.
warm.
It's the accent for me.
Yeah.
It's the accent.
Okay, let me speak how
It's
I
the
speak.
plastic jug for me, but keep going, please.
But yeah, you put water in that, and then you wash, and then yeah, and then you get up, get tissue to dry it. Voila, clean bum. So yeah, the end of word of the day. Yeah, enjoy.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Where were we?
Rice
Rice
cookers.
cookers and tabo.
Filipinos at unis. Yeah,
Yeah,
bring a rice cooker because it's gonna be hard to adjust to food for
and
me.
tabo. Don't forget the
Sure,
tabo.
I
bring
want to
your
add
rice
to
cooker
that.
and your plastic jug. Yes.
So rice cooker plus plastic jug, and so obviously you need somewhere to store your rice. Yeah. buy like those big IKEA boxes. My mum filled it in with rice. That lasted me almost like the whole 3 terms of the year.
The big like Tupperware looking thing with the
Not like deep.
yeah.
Because I went to Falmouth and I went to look in the rice section for this small little packet for what, like almost a pound, and it's not even jasmine rice. It's basmati or like
Hey,
long
basmati's
grain.
lit.
A box of noodles.
One of the things I found not hardest, but weirdest things to adjust to was food. Because obviously,
Yes.
East London, all of my friends grew up eating that rice, that adobo, that lumpia. Everyone knew about that Jollibee, Indomie, and then moving to uni, where it was not that diverse, people had opinions. Like, there was this one time where I was in the kitchen in Freshers cooking Indomie, and one of my friends, flatmates, not friends with them anymore. I'm kidding, we're still good. We just don't talk anymore. They were like, I was cooking Indomie.
Do you want to say names?
I'm not saying names, but the name will be in the description box below if
You
you
know
want
who
to
you are.
if you want to
You know
at
who
them.
you are.
I'm kidding though. Yeah, I was cooking Indomie and they walked in. It's like, what the is that smell? And I was like,
Swear.
don't disrespect Indomie like that. Indomie is the best thing next to Shin Ramyun. Indomie.
The thing is, how Indomie doesn't have a smell.
I guess it was the is it the powder
Is it?
or like
Wait, do you put the powder within when it's cooking?
no in the bowl.
Oh,
Put it
okay,
after.
cool.
But I put
Yeah,
powder.
yeah,
I
yeah.
put the powder. I think it's the
I put
powder
it
the
when
one that
it's
has the smell.
cooking.
No,
Huh?
it's the powder with the smell that has the smell.
Yeah.
I mean, the powder's got the MSG in
They
it.
call it the boombo. They call it boombo powder. So I'm guessing it's the
Yeah.
one with the smell. But yeah, food. Yeah, yeah. And then like
Yeah.
people would look at you when you have rice for breakfast. Like I just want to have my
Oh,
tosilog for
Oh my
breakfast. And then they're
god.
like,
yeah.
"Why are you having rice? You should be having avocado and toast." Like, like
No, we have the jumbo hot dog,
yeah,
the
spam.
rice,
Spam
the
was
egg,
another one.
spam.
I had a friend,
Oh
my
man,
housemate. I'm naming you
Spam.
beautiful.
Holly. If you're listening to this, I'm atting you right now. I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna use government names because that's a bit mad. But still,
Oh, that's not actually her name.
no, it's her name. I'm not using her surname. God damn it! Yeah, one of the girls I lived with in final year, Holly. I was like eating spam. I was like, no, I must have mentioned, oh, I love spam on rice, spam
Oh
with
my
egg,
days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then she was like, ew, why do you like spam? I'm like, spam's great. It's like, but it's so slimy, and I was like, you, you know
You
you
don't
know
cook
you
it?
fry it first, right? And she was like, oh, because when my grandparents fed it to me, my family friend fed it to me, they didn't cook it. Maybe that's why I hated it. I was like,
That's
No.
disgusting. That's
Oh my
disgusting.
god.
bro. Or when they had it, they didn't cook it. I was like, that's why. That's why you
Oh
hate
my
spam.
god.
But fry up spam and have it with rice and egg, and then thank me afterwards. So yeah, Chantelle,
Oh
I
my
know
god.
you went to a uni that's not in London as well. I don't know if you've had similar experiences.
Literally, it's so similar. I think my first encounter was the fact that obviously I had my rice box, and when I was going to cook my rice, I brought my whole rice box into the kitchen. They were all there. They were staring at me. There's me making my rice, and they all just laughed. And I was like,
Damn.
I mean, I took that. I was like, okay, yeah, this isn't your normal view. This
Yeah.
isn't normal to you. You cook rice on your pot and burn the bottom. That's not me. So okay, that was the first hit, and then oh my god, yeah, corned beef, spam. Whenever I'd be cooking that, this one particular girl, or was it one
What's her name? What's
particular
her
girl?
name? What's her name?
Come
Call her
on,
out.
come on.
Call her out.
Jessica.
God.
I doubt she'd like listen to this. But yeah, nah, she would like from day dot would always be like, ew, that's disgusting. Like why would you eat that? And
Yeah.
even frankfurters. she would cuss me for cooking it.
Hello, what?
Because in her culture, she's partially South African. In her culture, or however her mum brought her up, they eat the frankfurters raw because it is. I mean, not raw. It's cooked.
Oh, like you don't really cook it or
you
heat
don't
it up.
recook it. Yeah.
And then same thing for my other flatmate. She only knows like corned beef in like a sandwich. She would eat it in a sandwich, like not cooked or anything. Just put it in a sandwich, dry ass, put it in her mouth and everything. Oh my god! And that same girl, Jess, she would complain if I'm eating bacon and rice for breakfast with my ketchup or anything. Just every single encounter, even shop out. She cussed my shop out. She was like, "Ew, that looks like a dessert." I'm like, "What? What? Shop out?"
Oh, I have another one. Oh my god, I'm getting started.
This is
yeah.
You know, we had a thing in my house afterwards, like after a night out, you're all a bit inebriated, just a tad, within the legal amounts. And then you chuck in all the food, all the food you have in the oven, you know, chips, nuggets, and then have that big fat tray of food. One time, my mom sent me to uni with a bag of frozen lumpia. Like still raw, you have to fry it. And I wasn't out. I was out in the library revising. I got back the next morning and I was like, "Where's my lumpia?" And then they were like, "Oh, we put it in the oven. It was dead, fam." It went all soggy. I'm like,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
You don't put that in the oven. You fry it. And they were like, "Oh, bro, it was dead. It was soggy, fam. It didn't taste good." I'm like, "You don't diss my mom's lumpia, bro."
I mean,
R.I.P.
Why did they take your food full stop?
Huh?
Why did they take your food full stop? I would be like, bruv, that's my mom's cooking. That was for me.
Maybe I just live with thieves. Yeah, I guess that's problem number one. For me, it's the dissing part. Take my chips. Don't diss my mom's lumpia.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, man.
So the takeaway from this, you know what? When you move out to uni, you do you. Do you. If you want to have that tosilog for breakfast, that long silog, do you. Make dinuguan.
Yeah. Have lechon.
Have a whole lechon.
Yeah.
No, not everyone's gonna understand your food taste. I think also you need to be respectful of others too. If there's something that they're like, you know, offering you or whatever, maybe say it in a polite way, not be like, "Ew, that's disgusting." That's food.
Yeah, of course. Food is
just
food.
Be like, "Nah, not today. I'm not really feeling it." Just be nice, and you're gonna come across those kind of people. But take it strong, man. You're Filipino, you know.
I mean, I never had any experiences like that. But I don't know, right? I just want to ask you two, like, do you guys like rice and then chicken nuggets?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, calm. All right, so I'm not the only one, because I thought it was like when I was eating it in uni, they were just all stared at me. I was like, no, this is the shit. Like, this is the bomb.
My depression meal would be rice, chicken nuggets, and a tin of sweet corn. That was my depression meal.
But yeah, I was just like, yeah, no, you should try it. And then they were like, "Oh no, thank you. That's just so weird." But I'm guessing that's not really like Filipino culture, I guess. But I'm guessing
it's just the rice. Like
it's
rice
just the rice. Yeah, rice is
it's our carbs, and they don't look at it that way. But they use potatoes for everything too. So why can't they just kind of see it like that?
You know? And just appreciate each other's like cultures, isn't it? Like you have yours, we have ours, and like let's just, even if you might not like our like every single dish from Philippines, doesn't mean that like we hate you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have a different taste bud to me or us.
Yeah.
you know. And some stuff that like other cultures like, we might not like, and we just have to all respect it, really. So yeah, so be respectful, freshers, please.
Be respectful.
Yes, be respectful.
And don't steal your flatmates' food.
Lumpia.
Or lumpia, yeah. Or lumpia. Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
I laugh about it now.
It's crazy, man. Crazy. I was the type of person that didn't go to lectures. I don't know about you guys. Like, I think I went to like the first two in the year, and then just went for the last one.
Because that's the one when the teacher's like,
Yeah,
study these ones in
study these
particular.
ones. Yeah, whatever you do, study this. So then they're giving you clues. So I was like, yeah, okay, I know what to do. And then
Does your mom know
so
this? Is she gonna listen?
She does
I,
now. She
I don't
does
know.
now.
No, do you know what? At the
Tita.
time, no, at the time, like obviously, I was like, yeah, I'm studying library, yeah, late nighters. But obviously, like after a year, I was like, yeah, mom, like I wasn't going to lectures. But then she was like, oh no, it's fine enough, you know, you pass by God's grace, you know. So
Really?
yeah,
I thought a Filipino parent reaction would be like no, dapat you must go to all your lectures, go to the library, do nothing else. Because
yeah.
Filipinos get serious about education.
Oh no, hell yeah, a lot.
Like,
But I think that with my parents, they're just like they kind of understand like the modern like generation, I guess, and like how us lot move.
yeah.
And I think they understand that how they live their teenage life or young adult life is not going to be the same as us. So yeah, that was actually really good to hear from her or them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, freshers, if you're listening, go to your lectures.
Yeah, still go lectures because because I got 2-1. So who knows who knows if I actually went to lectures if I could have gotten first class. So
Yeah,
you
to be
never
fair,
know.
same. In my
Yeah.
final year, because my final year was my master's year, and there were like 2 modules. I just didn't attend anything. I just
Yeah.
managed to scrape a 2-1. Sorry, not a first. Managed to scrape a 2-1. Got my master's. No regrets. But you know what? If I just attended those lectures, maybe I could have gotten a first. But we move.
Look, yeah, I can't relate, you know. I did a fashion degree, so I had to go in. I had to go in for like using my supplies and everything, and whenever they would clock someone's not there, a letter to your mom gets sent off, you know?
As in, like, actually to your mom.
Yeah. Like after like 5 absences or something. Did that not happen with you? Well, I was a goody goody, so I was like, I would skip here and there, but not all the time. Can't do
Wait.
that.
So
Can't.
did it affect your grade? Or
I heard that it would have. I know people that would have bunked like all of the lectures and that affected their situation. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I just couldn't.
yeah, I mean, I got what did I get? I think I got 60%. You know,
So you need.
in so that's all good. It's all good.
Your mom all the
You
time
know,
is like,
that's all
Ranch,
good.
thank you for being a good influence in Jeremy.
I
Bruv,
remember. No,
what if
see,
I
I
wasn't
remember.
there? If I
No,
wasn't there?
see, I remember my mom said that. I remember it was like, oh, thank you, Dranch, for guiding Jeremy. I'm like, bruv, like, hello, give me some credit, like.
And I was
But
like,
yeah,
it's okay po, okay lang po.
yeah,
I was taking the compliment.
yeah. I was just like, fam, like, why, man? But yeah, we move.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm speaking truths here, but you know, but as I was saying, yeah, like I remember I didn't study for a module exam until like 3 days before the exam.
Mm.
Yeah, that was. I remember like it was actually a deep point because like I was actually to the point of like tears to my girlfriend like saying that, no, I can't do this. Like it's like I'm actually gonna wait. I've wasted my whole, like, what was it, 9 months of like tuition and all that. But yeah, like, by God's grace, I just done it, man. I just done it. I was just like, look, I know I didn't like revise for this exam, but just guide me through it so I can get through it. And yeah, here we are, 2-1. So yeah,
We made it.
we made it, definitely.
Well,
Cool.
I was gonna say, see, I feel that that's the difference of like me and your courses, because I obviously did a practical thing. I didn't have exams. Everything was just based on the work that I gave in, and
Mm,
I had to work my ass off every single day.
yeah.
Like, third year, I lived at uni. Like, even though I would be taking a bus 30 minutes down to go home, but I was in from like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. almost every single day. Yeah. It was a big shocker to even just leave uni and be like, what the hell am I going to do now with my life? Because I was so used to being at uni.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, nah, that was if you didn't get the grade and you'd be working that much, boy,
yeah.
that would get to you. But
Yeah, but
2-1.
yeah.
2-1.
Yeah, Raj, as a math student, how was it like not going into lectures? Like, was it actually like a big impact, or was it like pretty calm to
I'd
not
say for
actually go?
me, I mean, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I think I'm lucky with that. For me, it clicks like like it doesn't take me too long to
Mm.
understand it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I got away with it,
Mm,
but it was still a struggle, especially because maths, like, you think like, everyone's like a bunch of nerds.
mm,
So most of my friends were attending lectures. It was
mm,
pretty much me and just a few people who weren't.
mm,
So I think it helped me to be surrounded by them, so they motivated me sometimes. But no,
mm.
it was still an uphill battle. Like, if I could do uni again, I'd attend a few more lectures. I can't say, I can't say I'd attend all of them, because yeah, but yeah, I know I'm doing it to myself. But you know what? I'll take
Mm.
full responsibility for it. It was
Yeah.
hard, so I would recommend go to lectures, do your work, do your problem sheets, go to your seminars, your tutorials,
Yeah.
because it will help. It will definitely help.
No, it will. 100%.
Also, like, put yourself out there and
Yeah.
experience and enjoy yourself, you know?
Yeah. 100%.
Would
Because,
you say the
yeah,
same?
like, I remember I wasn't, obviously, I'll say like I'm still improving as we speak, but like I was a pretty shy lad. Like I wouldn't really like talk to anyone. Um, yeah, like it was like, it's just like, obviously you're out of your comfort zone. Um, like I would only talk to you if you would talk to me. Like I would never actually bust convo with you.
Mm,
Um, but then, and that's kind of stopped me from like joining like other societies like basketball, or even doing like
mm,
the basketball team tryouts, for example.
mm,
um yeah, like it stops me from actually like kind of having like a more better university life, you would say.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't say, I'm not like regretting stuff, but like it would have been obviously nice if I'd done this and that on the side. So yeah, like advice for like freshers is just put yourself out there, really. Just put yourself out there, because like just be yourself, essentially, because
Mm,
that's all you could do. And like for me, it was more of a thing of like, I wouldn't want to talk to this person because they might like judge me in a different way, you know. Um, but then nowadays I'm just like if you like my personality and you vibe with me, then that's great. If you don't, then it's cool as well. So
mm.
yeah, like I would say, don't be afraid to just put yourself out there. Like, yeah, make friends, because I didn't.
Hey, you know what? You got a girlfriend out of it.
Exactly. I was gonna add that.
Hey.
Like, I met my girlfriend in first year. We're happy. We're happy. 4 years running? Yeah, 4 years running. So ladies listening and watching, like I'm taken and that, man's 6 foot.
For those of you listening, Jeremy is 5'8".
I respect that because I'm 5'7.5". So I respect that.
You outed yourself.
I know, but like, I respect that I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8", ladies, but it don't matter.
Cool.
Cool, man. All right.
Bouncing off what Jeremy said, I think definitely that's one thing I was going to tell myself as well. If I could do uni again, is get involved, like pick up a sport. Like in final year, I picked up cheerleading. Like I wouldn't have thought of picking up cheer, but my housemates at the time forced me into it, and I enjoyed myself so much. I met so many great people, and it's just like I wish I'd have done it like a few years earlier. So yeah, just don't be afraid. I think especially in freshers, you're all trying
all
something
new.
out. You're all new. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like secondary school going into sixth form where I know a bunch of people. You know, I have friends that are already here. It's like you're all in the deep end.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Guys, so it's everyone's favorite segment, Talaga, where one of our guests tries to impress me with a fact that is hopefully somehow related to the Philippines, Jeremy.
It is.
And then we'll see if it's impressive. All right, go, Jeremy. What's your fact for today?
All right. So, hello. The world record for most women breastfeeding simultaneously was...
What?
This is real facts. I'm telling you. All right, let me reload it. All right, composure. The world, the world record for the most women breastfeeding simultaneously was 3,541, set in Manila, Philippines, on May 4, 2006.
How do you record that? I'm so confused.
I don't know. They probably line up or something, and then
Line up.
Talaga? Wow, man. Cool.
Talaga?
That is not
Oh my god.
not the fact I was expecting. Not a fact I was expecting.
See, but it's Talaga moment, right?
You said you had two. Do you want to go for a double whammy and hit us with the second one?
Oh, double kill. All right. This one's kind of boring. The Philippines is considered oh Jesus. Okay, reload. The Philippines is considered the tech capital of the world. Every day, 300. Jeez. Okay, third take. The Philippines. I can't even read, man. The Philippines is considered the tech capital of the world. Every day, 35 million Filipinos send about 450 million text messages a day. Right? I mean, this is more than the total number of daily text messages sent in the US and Europe combined. Talaga.
Really? Talaga?
Yeah.
I have heard of that before.
Exactly.
I mean, if you think about it, the way they text is mad.
Jejemon, man.
Jejemon!
More than US and Europe. Jeez. Filipinos need to chill.
See? Talaga, man. Chill it, man.
Talaga?
See? Double whammy.
Does that count for, like, are they separating social media text to phone text?
It says SMS.
Oh, damn me, that's
okay.
Just
that
text.
makes sense.
So, yeah.
That makes sense because we don't use SMS like that no more.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
Now
that makes sense.
Double kill.
Talaga?
Double kill.
Talaga, man.
And that has been Talaga.
Section, man.
Crazy.
Cool, guys. To end it, let's end it on a slightly deeper note for our listeners. If there was one thing you could tell yourself, if there was one thing you can tell your first year self, what would it be?
Ladies first.
Just one thing. I've got a lot of things.
One thing.
One sentence.
Okay. I think this one thing goes for many things. I think embrace yourself, like appreciate yourself and love yourself because like not everyone's gonna like you for who you are, culture-wise. They're not gonna like your food all the time. Not everyone's gonna understand you, full stop. And I think you need to just take a step back because not everyone's gonna be your friend and you're not gonna bring everyone down to the finish line. But eventually by third year, you will find the right people who will stick by you through your ups and downs. First year is like the experimental time, you're always going to find and meet new people. Second year, you're going to be like, who are my people? But they will come through and they will love you for who you are. So that's my advice.
Jeremy?
That was a long sentence.
I said one thing.
No,
You could have been
he said
one.
one
Oh,
thing.
okay, fair. I was gonna
Loads
keep
of
it
comments.
simple. I was gonna keep it
Comments.
simple. All right, pressure's on. Okay. To my younger self back in uni, simply just don't be afraid. Like, don't be afraid of like getting to know new people or getting like into new hobbies. Like, just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to, to ask a girl out, I guess.
Please,
My guy.
um,
please.
and yeah, man, like, just don't be afraid because, like, it's all about your happiness and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and it's your experience.
Yes, my experience. Yeah, 6 foot experience.
God damn it.
Ranch?
For me, I think I would tell myself just believe in yourself, because I spent
Mm.
first and even probably most of second. In sixth form, you go well. Again, I don't want to sound like a arrogant, but I was somewhere near the top of the class, and then going,
So
and then going from that to uni, where you're suddenly like, oh shimmy, everyone's
Mm.
like
Yeah, it's a bigger
so
pond.
smart. It's such a big pond. It's an ocean. Like you just feel like sometimes you're not good enough. It's just like no.
Yeah.
I mean, you got there through your own merit, whether it's your grades, your passion. The admissions officers saw that, and you just have to back yourself. That's it, because the uni seems to back you enough to put you in there. Just back
Yeah,
yourself.
Yeah.
trust the
Well, that was
process.
nice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, trust the process. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
not about the destination, it's your journey.
Amen. Amen.
A to the men.
Great. So, guys, it's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure talking to the both of you. So
Thank you.
to all our listeners and viewers out there, if you want to follow either Chantelle or Jeremy, I'll let them plug their social media handles, whatever, right now. So, guys, go ahead. Ladies first.
Is it ladies first again?
Always.
Always.
Gentlemen.
Gentleman. 6 foot gentleman.
Stop. Hey guys, so follow me on at LASpire, ELLEASPIRE. Yeah, should be down here below or something like that. Yeah, and follow me on my journey to a conscious living and sustainable journey.
Cool. Yeah. So follow me on Instagram, Gem Sanity, like Lin Sanity, but Gem
With a J.
Sanity
With a
with a
J.
J. Yeah, J. Yeah, as in jog. Yeah. Follow me or subscribe to my YouTube account, The Life of a Gem. Just really like about my lifestyle and all that stuff. Really, just gonna have a fun type of channel. And yeah, man, cool.
Cool. And if you guys want to follow me personally, it's at its ranch, but instead of an I, it's an X, so it's at ITSRANCHBXTCH. It's gonna be right here. And if you haven't already, follow FiliFest on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, or FiliFest TV. Follow us on LinkedIn. Connect with us. Send us your messages. If you have any questions about university, feel free to send it to one of us three here, or just send it to
Yeah,
the FiliFest Instagram. We'll be happy to reply. And yeah,
yeah. My phone's dead anyway, so fast replies from me. It's fine.
yeah, please, yeah. I need someone
Yeah.
popping up, so send me DMs.
Oh man! All right.
Thanks, guys.
Cool.
So this has been Tambayan. See you next time. Ding, ding,
Bye.
ding, 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 ding.
Bye.
Bye.
Health check.
Hi.
Hi,
I'm recording it now, guys. Shit. It's time for everyone's favorite segment.
Talaga.
Talaga.
Let me talk.
Let me talk.
Sorry.
Because I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna be like, bro.
It's just like, yeah, I think. Yeah, okay, let's backtrack it. Rice cooker, plastic jug or a tabo, a box for your rice.
Box of noodles.
That's all you need. A box of noodles. That's all you need. You're sorted for uni. Yeah, I think that
Wait,
that is
Chantelle,
all
that's the
vaguely
first
related
part.
to
what you're on Chantelle?
That's the first class. Oh. I mean, to be fair, I went barefooted most of the times. So.
In those uni halls. Come on.
No, chinella. You need a chinella.
I
You
mean,
need a pair of
I'm alive, so you know.
For people who don't know, chinellas is flip flops, slippers.
Yeah, sliders.
Bring a pair of sliders or slippers, because uni floors get grotty.